Yes, top of the moment to every eye where they watch us this evening, the 23rd day in the month of February 2022. Good evening to Papa, good evening to Mama, good evening to Uncle, good evening to Auntie, good evening to everyone where they are there. And we don't come with a show where they take discuss love. Most definitely, where me and SlimmyTee they take talk about love with the men broken relationships, where they join those where they find us on top of the hookup segment on that platform. Give me the honor. I beg, make una allow me to introduce SlimmyTee. Now you want to introduce. Now you want to introduce.
My drum roll na rubbish.
You know that
you know say if they assuming drumming was a course in school, I go feel. I know sabi drum at all. See, if they do drum, no be wetin I supposed to be that. My own they do, I don't know. You just like say they do.
They do like say na drum they do.
To remain safe, still get ready. How you doing there?
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, it's the last Tuesday in the month.
Good,
I mean, no, sorry, today is Wednesday.
Yeah, the last
okay,
Wednesday.
so the last Wednesday for February. Imagine, Shala. I'm telling you, we made it. I mean, I remember when we went to February. We talk about say month of love and stuff, and you know, just like that. We carry with bags and all that. All the goodies we February we carry come through for us. We carry them enter inside the month of March. We hope say in our month we go moving forward financially.
I'm marching into greatness.
Amen. I'm marching into success. I'm claiming it. I'm marching into wealth, of course, sound health. You know,
That's my song for March.
Maria.
Wait for it to wait for the song. That's my month in the month.
Yes, so I mean, you guys speak positive. You don't say, Shola, regardless of the situation. I mean, one of those things I tell myself.
Lovely. It's all depends.
It's actually, yeah.
I face challenges every day, and yet I still sit as.
They choose to see the light, because I mean, nobody like which I always remind myself.
I go tell myself, no be let me queue.
No be only you.
Pay more to buy fuel.
No be only you they pay.
School fees.
The problem no be only you they carry am.
Only make Jesus.
We plenty for there, but I don't follow you for there. I was not there. You see me there.
No. That's what they take sing am now.
I mean, don't be just
anybody that is thinking of suicide now.
Yeah, seriously. No matter how. I mean, no matter how. Say person break your heart, should not talk. No be person they owe you basic. No be only you.
You serve the old person.
You serve the old person. I mean, the country serve they owe somebody. You know, so
just be happy for you.
Problem is, everybody get one or two things where they bug them. Everybody get one or two issues where they worry them. Now just be say your own case they different. My case they different from Shola, but I know say Shola go get within the bug. I get within the bug.
You they think of school fees.
Yeah.
Say how you want to pay school fees.
Yeah.
Somebody call into that program. Now radio shows at the drive come from WAP now. Somebody call and say make they tell that woman where they complain say this is.
She don't get school fees.
They say make it send her
account
details.
number.
Say because she they find pikin.
Hi. See life, oh.
And at that point, the presenter was mute.
See life,
say
see
because
life.
they talk about problem. That was it.
You now you get children, you know if you send her go school.
They find pikin.
And now we get people where we say, Shola, they get the money.
Thankful to God.
They get the children, but the children they wayward.
You're not.
You understand? So the problem is na different, na the color. Like say na individual, na you go choose the color, na you go choose the problem. Because at the end of the day, you can't have it all. Like you know, if you get them perfect.
That's the way get pikin when they wayward. Himself go see the thank God say Sheboshi walaye. Once they alive, hope they.
I saw a video before we came in. I went to meet him. We get this video of a couple who have been sick. They just got married. They give birth to a child. If you see that child, this one will be Down syndrome. Like it's it gets too many deformities. And you know what I like about the parents? They no hide the pikin. Do you understand? So the pikin, and they are medically inclined. I mean, the husband a doctor, the wife a nurse. So I'm sure they must have followed all the protocols. Okay, when you are pregnant, you don't sleep on your back. How they take down? Don't drink milk. They say they should not drink milk.
Am I doctor?
No.
I'm not supposed to know.
Maybe you have a wife. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You know, don't take pepper. Don't sleep on your belly like this. Yeah. I mean, them. I should say. Do you understand? So you would have thought that. You know, if they go on behind, so if they won't born, they could just born like very perfect baby. But if you guys see this child, but they say beauty now for the eye of the beholder. I appreciate the parent because they be no choose to hide this pikin. Do you understand? Then they live their life. The parent talk say like most of the nannies where they don't get the shy off, like they always like, I mean, won't take care of this. No, so most times they take off. So now the wife and the man, and you know how it is when you be doctor and you be nurse, you are most times on call. So if the man go with the pikin today, the wife will go with the pikin tomorrow. So they shuffle the responsibility. But the truth is, with how busy their life they appear, Shola, they are not Nigerians anyway, but they are Black Americans. They make sure, say they take care of that pikin. And in my head, I was thinking, I say now, some people, their pikin not even worse like this.
They go hide them.
Nobody go know. Nobody go know. Do you understand? Yes. They go hide them. They go, they shame from the pikin. Say, not be your pikin. No, it's not my child though. It's my neighbor's. Do you understand? They will like, so you cannot. Because, and if you see this couple, they are living, so you don't go even believe they get that kind of challenge.
I've come to realize that those with Down syndrome, if they allow them go out, relate,
I cover their event a lot.
They shake them for their body.
Shola,
look at this God movie, that boy that acted with us. It got to a point, the guy entered into the acting.
Into the character, yes.
He now started doing like normal.
Shola, you know, I've been privileged. Yes, I've been privileged. Shout out to WAP TV. Shout out to the Down Syndrome Foundation of Nigeria. I mean, over time, all of their activity, most of their activities, I've been privileged to cover most of them. Do you understand? And I can tell you for sure that these people are just like us. Do you understand? They go to school. In short, we will they able, we will get everything okay. But they refuse to learn these guys they can run. They know, like, they can dance, then they do choreography. I saw them they did inter-house sport, then they knit, then they sew, then they coordinate themselves. You need to be in their midst. Do you understand? You will know that they are just like us. Do you understand? Now, just a single chromosome. I'm not here to talk about them, but definitely we need to just start embracing them. Because even when we had like a rally that they went for that time, I saw some people, the way they were stereotyping, you know, the way they look at them, like where they pack this sauce come off. I'm like, if not know how intelligent these children be, they are even more intelligent than some people where we say that they're 100% okay.
Yeah, sure.
Do you understand? So as parents, if you dare in such situations, it is not the end of the world for you. I think it's just okay for you to find out, okay, as a parent, how do I manage this situation? How do I manage this?
Some of them have given birth, they have lovely families.
We get celebrities. I know celebrities will get these kids. And you know, it is not an African, because they say it's in win. I've heard the guys call it. It's not an African thing. Do you understand? So it is not an African problem. Don't let anybody they deceive you saying I wish from your father's house.
Just a chromosome thing.
Yeah, that is responsible. So
the beginning of this whole thing is to be thankful to God in the situation where you find yourself, because today now the last one is in the month of February 2022. So now that Thanksgiving now catapult us to where we did now.
Yes.
And I go catapult us to get this break where we go for. Say, Baba, we thank you for sparing our lives, because we are marching into greatness come the month of March.
Hi, Slimmy and Shola. I would love to be kept anonymous. My boyfriend of 2 years finally proposed to me, and to celebrate the news of our engagement, we decided to spend the Christmas holiday with his family in Edo State. Getting to the village and meeting his relatives was not a problem. My problem started when I heard his uncles telling him that they don't approve of me because I am not from the same state. And to worsen the matter, I'm an Igbo girl. And as the first son of his late father, he is supposed to marry a girl from the same state. My parents are indifferent about tribe and religion. They just want a man that would love and take care of their daughter. Slimmy and Shola, please, I need your advice. My man is insisting to go ahead with the marital rites, as he feels he doesn't really need the blessings of his uncles since they are not his parents. I'm confused as I write. Should I call off the engagement or just agree to my fiance's plans on going ahead with the wedding?
Yes, you're welcome back to the show Marry Me Now. We don't begin since 5 p.m. Myself, plus SlimmyTee, we don't do on top of the show to make sure, we give now nothing but the best of infotainment. We go to inform una, and we go to entertain una along too. And the essence of the show self, now to make sure we learn about marriage, about love, about having a happy home. Those things, they come for free. Challenges, they come because for a prize with the letter Z, there's always a prize with the letter C. Therefore, you don't see the one who will carry come this evening.
You're very right. You know, and now why I still always ask myself, like, all of this, I know, yes, there is tradition, there's culture, and we believe so much in that in this part of the world, where they believe, say, if your parent no bless your wedding, that wedding no go day well. If your parent no agree to whatever it is, the future, some kind. At that time, the wife go dey find pikin, but I don't know. I just dey hope say one day we go come off all of these things, because yeah, the fact say now maybe the firstborn of my parents, of my dad, the first male, does that mean, does that have anything to do with my happiness? She supposed it now that was supposed to tell me, say, okay, Slimmy cannot marry. When are we going to pass that stage and age of saying you cannot marry from this tribe? We cannot marry Yoruba because you are Igbo. No, Yoruba cannot marry Hausa because you don't understand their language. No, they'll be using you against us. We are not clinical. When are we going to pass? Because really we are just one. All of us now under this roof. Why does it have to be? Because now I know they pay me say now for this kind of situation, not be even the parent. Let's say the parents are not really bothered. Okay, the father is late, so the mother somehow she might not even have a say, because we know she is Monsieur Goni. How did they say it? You know, where a woman, like most times, you know, actually she doesn't really have a say like that when it comes to cases like this. So I know obviously now the father of the late father of that guy, now the family now go show that this kind of thing for head. Now then go like legit do Oshuka say no, you have to obey our rules. Yes, hatred against women. I can't really pronounce the word, but I don't think I'm misogyny or something. You know, where a woman is expected to behave in some certain way, some unnecessary hatred and stuff. I don't just understand, because really it doesn't just make sense. The father of this child is no longer alive. The woman in this kind of situation now, they're not allowed to have a say. Do you understand? She might not even be able, they might not even call her for the meeting. I don't remember, I get one of my friends when one particular crash happened for Nigeria. The father was a pilot, a very known case then. She was my secondary school mate. She was in commercial class, I mean the art class. And I remember when we been come my house, Shola, I been meet the mama for ground. Do you understand? As of then, they don't fight for the man property. He was not buried though. In short, they couldn't even, she was so scared because we wanted, you know, as our secondary school mate, let's come visit her now. The girl was scared. She didn't want us to come around. But we insisted, so at the end of the day, we come. We no fit sit down for the cushion. No. We had to sit on the floor. They don't already shave the mama hair. This was like just maybe a week after the man been died. They never even bury him. The case was still fresh. People were still talking about it. And in my head, I was like, wait, I just asked her, say, did your father, like, she na be the same distance? Say, yes, it's culture, blah, blah, blah. They have to. I say, and that they don't put security outside. So if you are coming in, you got to tell them who you be, what are you coming for? Are you from the family of the woman? Are you from the family of the man? And in my mind, I said, hey.
You see,
really?
It's so funny. It's so funny when people take you are from this tribe, you are from
you
that
cannot
tribe,
marry
a big deal. Something happened in my mom's side, and it's a very funny case. And we grew up hearing that story. This one, and they are, the man and the woman, they are based abroad. And just like you and I, they never knew themselves, and they got married in UK. So by the time they wanted to come home, it became a big problem, a big deal. I'm from Oyo. Where in Oyo? This. Where in that? That's my place too. And there's which place there? Well, yeah, let's call them at home. Let's know maybe we're from the same compound. When they call, they are not even from the same compound. They are from Omo Egbon Maburu, as the elder brother, and those people here kept saying, no, you cannot marry you. And those ones told them, see, you can't marry.
Let's kuku stay there.
You stay here, we'll stay there. They gave birth to their child. They named him Bidakpo. They named the child Bidakpo, and they lived their life. Though, from the story we heard from our mom, they said the thinking was part of what killed the mother of maybe the lady or the guy, I don't know. But it happened.
But the couples, they live their life
smoothly in UK.
You see,
and they told themselves they don't have any business coming down, because they know if they come down, things will get worse. Now, the question is, that is even with blood.
So how much more?
Talk now, how much of?
I say she person different, like you know, if you marry. Okay, Emsha, please put the letter. When I saw this story in my mind, I was thinking, I say, waiting be this now, because now I go make the guy.
We've seen so many ethnic
now.
marriages fly smoothly
without stress.
In fact, if we go do MC in inter-ethnic marriage na in the sweet pass. If we go and come wedding, you know why? Because if all of them be Yoruba, you know, everything will go just flat. When that's go be just Fuji, Oton, and DJ. That's all. That's I Live and DJ. But I've gone to anchor wedding in Abuja for a Yoruba and Kogi person. The Kogi is Okene. So they told me that they have to do their own culture.
Their own culture.
They
get out the dance.
Oh my God. That was the peak of the marriage. Come and see the way they work, come out, the dance, everything. There are a lot of things they did that the girl was so happy. And at least I still communicate with them. I still see their posts.
Imagine.
I'm not talking about a wedding of 4 or 5 years.
And they're living so well. Seriously, for relationship, we say, me and my boyfriend, we don't date, we don't understand ourselves. And just because say him na Igbo, I be Yoruba, you guys are already thinking of the language barrier. In short, let me tell you something. I don't know, the man might be watching. So I have this man in my house. He likes me. He just like, you know, when you see a young girl where they work so hard and stuff. So he appreciates me more like, yes, he appreciates me. That's not the word. And him na Igbo. So there was not a day he saw me. I wanted to reverse for him. He was not like, say in prayer, be say, make I just tell her tomorrow, say I won't marry. He said, but Yoruba people, if I tell you now, say I get one of my brother, he was already using traditional culture, more like, because he was
trying to do matchmaking, but
you know they judge and based on if I say I be Yoruba. Do you understand? I'm not telling you. I said, sir, I'm indifferent. I said, and thank God from where they come from. My parents are so indifferent about whether it be Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa or stuff. I don't test almost all. Okay, but I grew up partially for Igbo land. I mean, I had my primary school there. I was born a Muslim. Do you understand? So my dad no care whether you be Muslim, won't come marry in daughter. He go just say, for as long as you no go maltreat my pikin. Do you understand? For as long as you go long. So if I choose tomorrow now, say Daddy, I no be Christian again, I'm going back to Rukayat. I don't think my dad will come and tell me, no, this
is funny, but I'll say it. When I wanted to marry, funny, I know it might sound very crazy to people, they're so possible, but you know why I married an Hausa lady? And that's what is happening up to today. Because when I did grow up,
and they are so caring.
When I go very caring. When I go to our friend's house, you know, in Okota, most of these boys, the big boys, the rich men in a solo, then majorly resides in Okota. So when we go to their houses, and I will see that, wow, how is it possible that people will be using their Yoruba, but it's English you'll be using to talk at home? And I will now see that like this, that I'll be wondering, I'll be doing like this. Maybe they will speak Yoruba. And they will use English to communicate for 3, 4, 5 hours.
And they don't speak Yoruba.
And they don't speak
Yoruba.
Yes,
now.
And it's not that they don't understand Yoruba. Once we come out, we are
that
playing
English
ball.
Don't turn universal language for the two of them.
And the father is Yoruba, the mother is Yoruba, but it's an English speaking home. In my head, when we get back to our own,
now they go back to Yoruba.
Every boy later. Then it's not that Yoruba is good, Yoruba is rich, Yoruba is fantastic, but maybe because I had too much of it,
you just got tired.
I had too much of it. So I wanted to see, is it possible for people to be communicating in English and their Yoruba? Because Yoruba is so sweet that
you find yourself speaking when you don't want to.
At times I ask them, is it everything people can? If your mom wants to go and see, if your mom will tell you, go and bring Omorogun. Go and bring Tony Stick. I say, Omorogun that is
English. I don't know the English there for every word.
Now, I now told myself there and then that if I would settle down, I'd like to have an English speaking home.
Okay.
And the only way I can achieve that
now if you marry,
somebody outside my tribe. And whether you like it or not, my children will understand the real or
and
your Yoruba.
And the funniest part is say, your children go understand Yoruba now. They go
the real or your own.
Oh,
because
Dr. Kamal, really?
Wow.
Hey.
Doc, good evening.
We've been praying, oh.
Good evening.
We are so happy to have you, Dr. Kamal. Finally.
Good evening, Rukayat.
So you even know a Muslim name.
So you've heard my Muslim name tonight.
You just said it now.
Yeah, that's actually my first name. Funny enough, Rukayat is my first name.
Before she now ports to Tola.
Good
evening, sir.
Anyway.
We really miss you.
We missed you. We missed you so much.
So
very
dearly.
much.
Yeah, I didn't know the thing has been shifted to today now.
It's now 5 to 6 p.m. every Wednesday, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's by popular demand. People said they want to see us earlier.
Yeah. You see, the issue of that girl.
Okay.
The issue of that girl, are you there?
Yes,
we're with you, sir.
What she needs to do is to embark on a very, very, very solid prayer. Because if she wants to marry a man and the family are against it, you know, she's leaving her own family to go and join the man's family.
Abi?
Whether they are together or they are in abroad, they are anywhere. She's joining them to be part of that family.
Yeah.
So anything they say they don't like or they don't want, it is against their culture. They should be very, very careful and be very prayerful.
Dr. Kamal, I want to ask.
If really they will get married at the end of the day,
yeah,
at least God will show her and she will really understand it. She should be praying and be fasting.
Dr. Kamal, now the problem is say it is not even the mother of the guy, because father is late. Now the uncles these uncles of ours.
Dr. Kamal, do they really have this large
right
percentage? This right they
claim
yes. Now marriage, do they really have it? Can I build my home the way I really choose?
They choose for them.
You know, African culture. You cannot get married and be away from your family now.
But they are not my first family, Dr. Kamal. They are not my first family. They are uncles.
But they need prayers, so honestly, they need prayers.
Some people are just mean, no.
If they pray very well, God will soften their mind.
This one they will fast, Steph.
It's prayers, honestly.
Thank you very much, Dr.
No, really, Shola. That's I won't ask. Do uncle which role then they play? Because if you're saying my uncle can determine who I go marry, me say my friend self can wake up tomorrow now and say Slimmy will not attend your wedding because you're marrying Shola.
It's the road I've gone through, and I know what I face. So what the Dr. Kamal talk sense did here, I must first let you know that it is not in this part of the world. They don't allow you marry. They marry for.
But it's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong. But do you know that even if you bring the woman that this is what I want, they still believe that 75% is your own, 25% approval. There's 75% that is your own is love. You can love 75%, but you see that approval because we have seen where.
But you know that's why I think I will do that research to know which particular country or continent get the highest number of marriage failure or what's your uncle? Yes. Why? Because now a Nigerian girl will go study for Turkey. You know, because you know this mentality of you go your boyfriend now, she got up and tidy up and all that. She can't carry that same mindset enter Turkey. So she said when she reached the guy house, the guy did very like his things are always everywhere unkept. So she could say, you cannot be living this kind of life now. So one of those days the guy come, the guy don't arrange everything. Now the guy looking like, did I send you? Like, why did you touch my thing? Do you know that because of this, the guy broke up with her?
Good evening, Pastor Isaac.
By the special grace of God, the uncle of that girl is doing mistake.
The uncle of the girl or the guy?
The guy.
To trouble the girl. The marriage is what you choose. Because we prepare marriage, you must be ready for marriage. Not that we prepare for marriage, you must be ready for marriage. The uncle have no right to stay for the girl because the girl knows his choice. Any man, a woman that want to marry, any man that want to marry, he knows his choice. And if the father of the girl is alive, I believe the uncle have the right to sit down and see.
No, the father of the guy. First of Pastor Isaac
now the father of the guy is late. And now the uncles of the guy now they say no.
He has no right to because to me, if I'm not married that I want to marry today, I choose somebody who I want to marry, whether in Ghana, whether in Ghana, Calabar, so far there's love and so far.
But we have seen, sir, Pastor Isaac, we have seen where most of these, I would do it, you do it, fine, you do it or not, you won't do it. But at the end of the day, it's always a problem. It's always a problem.
They will even threaten you.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah.
It's always a problem because no, you will need them as the marriage goes on. Speaking from experience now, you will need them.
But really, what do we need them for?
A lot.
Yes, we need those people.
I will tell you instances.
That is true because a culture, because of culture or because of family. But sometimes when you look at it where you see that those uncles are the people that make one way or the other that kill the family.
Yes, now it's possible because of inheritance.
They don't want the progress and the prosperity of the family,
yes.
And they can be against the person to make sure they will sit down on the marriage of the girl or the boy on that day. Then they will become an obstacle for the marriage because they don't want that person or that girl to go forward in life. Listen, today there is olden days where people say, I will marry for my daughter, or I will marry for my son. No, you cannot marry for your son. Okay, if you know that uncle is the father of the girl, his own daughter is what that is marrying. How is it going to be? Can you disturb it?
Pastor, are you saying now that the girl can, the two of them can go on with the marriage since they love themselves?
They can go on with the marriage because there's nobody have the right to stop them in marriage. They have to try to go their marriage because when you look at it, when Abraham married Sarah, it took time for years. Don't know how both of them suffer before God bless them. Because if God bless them tomorrow, listen, if tomorrow they have a car, they have jeep, they have a building, they have a let me say, company. The uncle will be very happy. Hey, that is my son. But if they continue to suffer tomorrow, you say, I told you. Listen, today people are focused on money. They should focus on money. Money is the root of all evil.
Yes.
I know where the uncle will go. If the guy don't have money, the uncle will be saying, don't marry. If I have opportunity, I never marry. I can go to marry in the north. So
no.
I need my peace in marriage. I need peace in marriage.
Thank you so much, Pastor. Thank you very
Pastor
much.
Isaac.
Pastor spoke expressively. He speaks out from the heart.
Well, I will
asked a question,
which is the answer to your question. See, marriage is so big and huge than we think, and it's until we enter we'll know that marriage is not the I love you, you love me at the beginning. Marriage is a journey that's like the last phase of our life, because after that you are graduating to the next world, you grow wings, and you join the angels. Now, what I'm trying to say in essence is, it's a very sensitive stage. It's a stage where you don't even know your partner until your last day, because even as at 60, 70, you still observe that men and women that have lived for 40 years, that's when they will choose to divorce.
As in,
set it to Moraya after 40 years.
They have 43-year-old for marriage, saying they are no longer here.
Why? The question is why? Because it is a lesson till the last day. Now, what I'm trying to say in essence is, we need them. I'll give you reasons why we need them. Uche.
As uncles, Shola, they are not my parents.
Yes.
So it's not like they have a total say.
I'll give answers. Uche.
Hello.
Good evening, Uche.
I'm here.
How are you there?
Fine, thank God.
Uche, chook mouth for this matter, baby.
Okay, this matter issue. I'm hearing you well.
Yeah, we said we are waiting. We didn't hear you. Go on.
I love this Una program.
Thank you, Uche.
The question I want to put for this matter is this uncle of issue don't cause problem in many marriage. Hello?
Yeah, please go on. We're there with you.
Any person where one marry, even if I was, even some people from here go marry white people safe, talk less of Nigeria to Nigeria. Any person where will treat you well, will do you anything is good for you, as long as problem not there for this marriage. But this uncle of issue, it cause plenty problem. I don't see where, because of land or something, where the man gets. So the uncle, they get big eyes for the other family. So after everything, so anything good thing where they enter for that family, the other man, they broke them. Marriage, they broke them. Everything, they broke them. So this uncle of issue, it don't cause plenty things from this our country.
But really, share these uncles how they talk, like what you talk now, do they really have a say? Because now the question why they actually be that, share them get say, they get that right to tell us, say, no marry from here, no do this, no that. Some of them say, then they can't claim property once their, whether not their sister, be not their brother die. Do they have that right?
They don't have any right now. The uncle don't have right from his family go another man's family. They don't have right. But it's like Nigeria, it's everything though. Say this is our Africa. Many things they happen. So if now white people, all this you cannot see all these kinds of things. But we be Nigeria, they carry everything for head. Say this uncle will do, but uncle they kill you. Then they kill you. They will kill you, and then go like for their family. They don't go like this kind of thing happen. Then go like make their children. They go up.
Yeah,
make
everything they go well for them.
But for another. For in brother children, no go like you go the block. Many things go they come, you go the block them, But if for your own children, no go like you go the one make his own children they go up. But another man in brother children, no go like them.
Okay, so now what you advise the girl? Say me then make she agree to it because now even the guy they vex saying they go on with the wedding. But you know say at the end of the day, now in my man I go suffer him. Because he might get married. The family members will come for the guy's mother. Sure. Do you understand?
Anything we're good for the person, as long as the marriage go there okay, we go suffer person. As long as that marriage they trustworthy, make it forget about uncle.
It is well low. Thank you, Uche, very much.
Thank you very much, Uche. Thank you, well said. Yes, like Uche take talk, anything we go good, we go sweet time because most people we don't say most things where they talk say no good.
They good.
It's good, but because you know fall for their side.
So they won't want it to happen for your own end.
They don't say good, but because you know fall for their side. Because these people now, if their daughter bring that kind of man come home, the whole community go know. My daughter, you go your daughter.
But what if their tradition truly can't they? Because it's just okay. And I don't know how it happens. I don't know how they operate from that state. Do you understand? Where the first son must marry from the village or from wherever.
Yeah,
do you understand? What if repercussions can't they? Even when they say, okay, go with love, go with this now.
That's which we have heard before. But we have come to realize that with time,
things change. Hi, Slimmy and Shola. I would love to be kept anonymous. My boyfriend of 2 years finally proposed to me, and to celebrate the news of our engagement, we decided to spend the Christmas holiday with his family in Edo State. Getting to the village and meeting his relatives was not a problem. My problem started when I heard his uncles telling him that they don't approve of me because I am not from the same state. And to worsen the matter, I'm an Igbo girl. And as the first son of his late father, he is supposed to marry a girl from the same state. My parents are indifferent about tribe and religion. They just want a man that would love and take care of their daughter. Slimmy and Shola, please, I need your advice. My man is insisting to go ahead with the marital rites as he feels he doesn't really need the blessings of his uncles since they are not his parents. I'm confused as I write. Should I call off the engagement or just agree to my fiance's plans on going ahead with the wedding?
Yeah, so you don't see him fine face. Olayinka na him be name. Lagos based. He needs a girl. We're going to be between 24 to 35. And let's see his profile. Well,
based in Lagos, he hail from Ogun State, and he needs a pretty working class lady between the ages of 24 and 35 years. So if you know you are interested, you want to mingle with Olayinka, you know what to do. Yes, check his profile on our pages. I should say social media girls, they don't put this for IG, that means at WAP TV channel. It's going to be on Facebook at WAP TV channel. Just tell Yinka why it has be you, why if you say they qualified for Olayinka. And if you're single, they watch us tonight, the best you can do for us now, send us a very good picture of yourself. Just see, snap the profile like this, so that if you want to write your own, you say we don't know how you take go about them. Give us a very good picture of yourself. Tell us your name, tell us your location, tell us your age, what you they do for a living, and then you tell us what you want. Like, okay, you want it slim, you want it dark. And remember, here, what you want, I go get, because nobody go force anybody on you. So if you put time, if you like them, you go meet them. If you don't like them, you walk up pass. When your own pass or when your own day, you go, you understand? You go jam one way or the other. You must connect.
Yeah, so most definitely make we also add, say, if you be man and woman, you dey watch this program and una don't hook up on top with platform now, una take meet una self and something good is going on, please feel free. Notify us. We have something good for you people. We have something lovely for you people. Just notify us. Yeah, now on top marry me, me and Gui got meet.
Or they might cross check. Big Ben. Yeah, they might cross check and they might get back.
Big Ben, how you there? How about you?
I like his name. All the BBs. Big Ben Bauchi.
I see Big Ben.
Yeah, so yeah, the man with 3 B's. Big Ben Bauchi. In fact, I may call him 4B because capital of Bauchi is still Bauchi.
You see? Only you get
Big Ben Bauchi.
Hello. So what is hype?
I forgot to.
All this hype where Shola and I are you?
Yes, so you don't hear the one who will carry come today. The one who will take we will bring today. Now let's always surround inter-ethnic marriage. Vis-a-vis, we can't consider and say, well, we have to also join our own voice too, because come Friday now, some people go to prepare to say I do again. Every
tomorrow
Saturday,
now, some people they go do registry.
Receptions, they full, shut down. But yet, waiting people I see before that Saturday come. Now only them know. On top say waiting, it's not from my culture. It's not from my religion.
Some people don't marry the wrong person just because of this. Just because the family be. Yes, now the family be saying no to the person they bring home, and you guys go with some people. They don't even turn out to will. Then they will their children over to another person. You will not allow these children to go find their love. Make them go find their love life. You say no because we've been family friends. We are business partners. We grew up in the same estate. So the friendship must continue.
Church.
We go to the same church.
Mosque. Nah. All these things. You don't make them gay compulsory. Yeah. If you don't marry Chief Kinikon's child, if you don't marry my... And at the end of the day, these people have somebody... They have started growing their life with that, understands them better. But at the end of the day, if you wreck it, because once the marriage is wrecked, okay, we have a corner.
No.
Once the marriage is wrecked, it takes the grace of God for you to really come back fully on the same track. We've seen people that after the divorce, maybe divorce don't happen, they don't go their way. They want to settle down, but it's not easy again. They just prefer, let me continue as a single woman.
You know the day
before you meet the reckless and the wayward life will set in.
Yes, now divorce. They take a whole lot for somebody to say we won't marry again because you're so scared of. You don't know anything to expect.
Should this be Azubike or Azib? Please pronounce your name. Good evening. That name actually. I think it's Azubike. Would it be Azibike? Azibike.
Because really, we just need to. I feel we can do better. Do you understand? All this men are if I don't notice, the best we can do for these children are prayers. Because really, what if they were not in Nigeria? So if the guy, imagine say the guy wanted to get married today now, and this guy be no day base for Nigeria. Now, tell him he come back from Obodo Imbo way day because say he must follow.
I have a friend.
He must go with family law and church law. What you call her?
Real life story. I have a friend that I want to use that is head bent on marrying an SS. The thing caused a lot of stories.
That one.
He said
if he's not an AS.
I don't even know his own gender.
If he's not an AS.
He said, I don't think he's even an AS.
Love is no longer blind. That love now, if if AS marry SS, that is. I
think the guy is good for the girl. Yeah. That's why the girl too was crying that these are the opportunity. But outside the fact that
the family of the guy,
it's not even a pity marriage because they grew up together. It's not a pity marriage because they love themselves like childhood, and I'm sure they are both aware that this one is it AA that is good for.
Yeah, AA is good for everybody.
So this one is AA and everything. But where I'm going
AA can still do SS, but not AS and SS.
But where I'm going to, in essence, is immediately this story broke. We were expecting the revolt. We're expecting the I no go agree, and it happened like that. And lo and behold, they're married today. They have a daughter. So.
And none of them.
Life is good.
Okay. On her. So that means the guy said they don't do a calculation. Because at the end of the day,
the war was much.
But it's not. You can see for that one, Shola. For that one,
had to leave home.
No, for that one, you might not blame. Now why they ask? Because you know, be love. The
guy has the.
He knows say
But you see, from the family of the guy,
they didn't want him to even.
They saw them playing growing up. They did not talk. They know that time they were thinking,
possible they will break up.
But this is love, and they are together till now.
Adewumi, you fly from here, you went to go and call us.
Adewumi from Abuja.
Hey, I
think if I'm not mistaken, they have a second child. I think if I'm not
serious?
mistaken, yeah. I know the girl's name very well. I remember her picture. As I'm saying it, those that we actually grew up together, I remember
know the story.
Now, the funniest part of that story again is there's always this mint, this mint about SS cannot live beyond some certain age. I know this girl now, she has given birth to two, I'm sure. Two, I'm sure. A girl and a guy. And they are living fine.
I have a boss.
She's more than 30.
In short, she now one of my, what do they call them? Like guarantor. She's on her way to her 60s. And she don't, in short, I call her a grandma now. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, she's on her way to her 60s. And there was a time in Nigeria they celebrated the woman where they live with SS. That was in Ibadan. She clocked 102. Yes, in Ibadan then 102. See, this thing are grace. But we are not see. If you don't know,
once you know the opposite sex,
do you understand?
Once the opposite sex has the health requirements.
Do you understand? Because
good.
We will not be in the marriage with you.
Being an SS is not a crime.
Did they pray for it?
It's not a disease.
Did they call for it?
It's not a disease.
They didn't call for it.
So the same way coming from another tribe, please, we should know it's not a tribe. Do your due diligence before you marry.
Yes.
Well, before I got married, I did some findings about my wife. What is it about their background? What is it about their house?
Say if it happen, if it bust,
you understand?
You go still, you go run.
Let me know one or two things about them. But since I've done those things and I know these ones are things I can cope with, then we moved on with life. And know that the basis of every family is love and God.
Bless you.
Love and God.
Bless you.
Once you put God first and there is love, whether Christian, Muslim, I don't want to measure a lot of great men in Nigeria, in Lagos, husband and Muslim, wife and Christian. I can count 4 movers and shakers of Lagos State.
Yes,
and they're doing well in government house. So former. Yeah. Former governor, even former.
Yeah, true that.
Former, like the 3 of them.
Yeah, true
that.
Like
the 3 of them.
That. So that means we don't pass that stage. See, Shola don't talk everything. I no need repeat waiting. We don't talk already. Say, for as long as love did this union, as parents say now they envy their love. For as long as they understand themselves, for as long as they have chosen to accept themselves in their worst moments, parents, please let's learn to support them. Let's remove this barrier of religion. It did not come from my place. It's too short. Some parents now they tell their pikin say, why you marry this short thing? By themselves, and then they write the pikin say it's too tough for you. They say you that you are not too tough. You're not gonna carry. So you're not gonna. Yes, seriously. Yes. Some parents they legit stand down on. So even that already is a turn off. So please, we can do that before.
It's too short.
Or you say she's a career woman, so not be responsible.
Career woman that will have money.
Nibo, I'm a rebel. They are not thinking like that. So
guys, the career woman will show that part of the responsibility. Helping your child, the home will be balanced. Well, it's all
just pray for a good family.
The essence of the show is for us to learn something, which I believe we have done. So we'll come your way again next Wednesday, when we're going to say Happy New Month.
Yeah.
We love you.
Marry me, oh, I be gentleman, not take me shaka.